My 2.5 anniversary commanders. We are here at the 2.5 anniversary. And the newest unit that is summonable is Little Mermaid. Not the under the sea, not the Ariel Mermaid, not the Sebastian Mermaid, but Siren Little Mermaid. Right away, if you want to know if you should be summoning for her, yes, summon for Mermaid. I'm putting the TLDR on the front. If you're free to play, get one. If you're a light spender, get an extra copy. But for me, I'm going to be MLBing her. But enough about that. Let's talk about what she is and what she does. So, Little Mermaid is a SMG supporter burst 1 20-second cooldown wind unit. And I will be breaking down her kit by what she's doing before she bursts, during her burst, and after she bursts. If there is nothing there or if there's no time values, just assume it's 10 seconds. And just assume that there's nothing there if there's nothing for before burst, during burst, or after burst. So let's talk about what she's doing before she bursts. In focusing status, all allies focuses fire continuously when an enemy appears, so it doesn't matter if it's the first enemy in the wave, when you start a campaign stage, or a single boss battle. That first enemy will get 5% more damage to that target and will gain the bubble status. After 50 normal hits on enemy with the bubble status, you apply the exploding bubble status. You gain 5% more damage to that target. You stun them for 3 seconds and you remove the bubble status. Every 400 total shots shot by the team that Little Mermaid is on, she will fill the burst gauge by 37%. After 500 shots, she'll be doing 85% final attack as damage 10 separate times to random enemies. So it's kind of like a chip damage, but it chooses the enemy at random. If you need an example, it's like the sustained damage that Summer Sakura and Summer Roseanne has. So think about it like that. But it's not sustained damage. It's its own thing. Let's talk about what she's doing when she bursts. Every second that she's bursting, she does 63% of final attack as damage 4 separate times to a random enemy. So you'll be proccing this 10 times within burst and be doing a total of 40 separate attacks to enemies at 63% final damage. She reloads 1/3 of the magazine, 33%, and she gives all allies a 4% and a 10% attack buff. Those are separate instances of buffs. And she gives herself a 17% attack buff of her own attack stat, which is pretty cool that she was able to scale off of herself and give her that percentage off herself. And then let's talk about what she does after her burst. All allies cooldown for burst skills reduced by 7.4 seconds. If you somehow skip the TLDR in the front, here's the TLDR, but with a little bit extra explanation. If you're free to play, get 1 copy of Little Mermaid. If you're a light spender, get more than 1 if you want to. For me, and for people like me who save, I'll be getting her MLB. Hopefully I get other units and dupes as well while I pull for Little Mermaid. All those separate instances of final attack as damage is something like sustained damage like Summer Sakura and Summer Roseanne has, but it's not really sustained damage. It's like chip damage if you ever played a fighting game. So she's going to be constantly chipping away at random enemies on the screen. And if you're doing a single boss stage enemy, it says random enemies, but if it's just one enemy on the screen, they will be applying whatever it said to that applies to random enemies will apply to that one stage boss. So she is definitely singing her way to the top tier. I would recommend you do spend your rainbow tickets now, but if you want to save a little bit of your rainbow tickets for the bunnies over for the summer units, and we also have a Stellar Blade collab coming soon, be my guest. You could just get 1 copy of Little Mermaid. That's fine. 1 copy is good enough as it is. Then something that I don't understand is the focusing status. I'm guessing that happens right after she shoots a couple times, maybe about a second or 2 that she starts shooting. And I keep saying this in all these videos. That's a new thing that they've introduced in the game. I'm not recalling right away if there are other units that could do the focusing status, but from what I could recall, she's the one introducing it. If you guys know any units that are able to give herself and the team focusing status, please let me know in the comment section down below. I would love to know. As of right now, it's looking like she's introducing the new status. And the thing is, it's not really telling you how to proc it. So I'm guessing it's just that. You're just shooting for a couple seconds and then her and her team gets the buff. But yeah, guys, thank you all for being here. Y'all have been awesome. And I'll see you guys again next time. But until then, bye, 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 bye.